The SS Ourang Medan was supposedly a Dutch ship that sailed in the 1940s and mysteriously went missing. According to sources, the ship went missing somewhere near the Straits of Malacca, and when it was eventually located, all its crew members had died under very mysterious circumstances. Now, there are varying stories regarding the SS Ourang Medan, but the version I am narrating is what most experts believe is the closest to the actual depiction. According to the story, at some point in June 1947, two American vessels sailing along the Straits of Malacca received distress calls from the SS Ourang Medan. The distress calls were sent in Morse code and relayed a very harrowing message. According to the translation, the message read, "All officers including the captain dead in the chart room and on the bridge, probably whole of crew dead." Although the message was not very clear, it is not very difficult to understand that the crew were in severe distress when the radio transmission was sent out. This initial transmission was then followed by a series of dots and dashes and some undecipherable Morse code. And then a final transmission came in which read, "I die." After receiving these harrowing transmissions, the Silver Star, an American vessel, decided to approach the SS Ourang Medan to further investigate the matter and see if they could rescue any potential survivors. Upon locating the ship, the crew of the Silver Star noted that the Ourang Medan seemed normal from the outside and did not seem to have any visible damage. The only aspect worth noting was that the ship was drifting, which suggested that no one was steering the vessel. Even though the outside of the ship was relatively normal, the crew did not anticipate the horror that was awaiting them on board the SS Ourang Medan. Upon successfully boarding the ship, the crew of the Silver Star encountered a very disturbing reality. Several corpses were found lying on the ship's deck. Each body was positioned in a very peculiar manner, with their backs to the ground and their face turned up looking towards the sky. Strikingly, their mouths were wide open and their eyes were staring towards the sky as if they had been met with a horrific death. Surprisingly, there were no signs of physical injuries on the bodies, which indicated that whatever killed the crew members was not violent in nature. As the crew ventured further into the ship, they noted that the air was particularly cold and there was a sense of chill in and around the ship, which added to the eerie atmosphere. Upon reaching the radio transmission room, they found the radio operator slouched over with his fingertips still on the radio transmission machine. This indicated that he had died while sending out that last message. Just as the crew of the Silver Star were trying to comprehend what might have happened, an unexpected fire broke out in the cargo area of the Ourang Medan. The fire forced the crew members to return to the Silver Star and then spread rapidly until the ship exploded with such force that it sank it to the bottom of the sea. This meant that all the evidence aboard the Ourang Medan, which could have answered questions regarding the mysterious deaths of the crew members, sank with the ship. And there was no real way of knowing whether the encounter with the Silver Star actually occurred. There are a number of theories that have been suggested to try and explain this phenomenon. One of the theories suggests that the Ourang Medan was illegally carrying cargo which contained dangerous nerve agents left over from World War II. Due to the weather conditions, the sea water may have entered the ship and reacted with the cargo to produce a dangerous gas which may have killed the crew members. Others have pointed to carbon monoxide poisoning, which may have resulted from the lack of maintenance of the ship's boilers and a poor ventilation system. However, these theories do not seem to explain the look of shock on the Ourang Medan's crew members before they died and the chilling cold experienced by the crew of the Silver Star. Other theorists have suggested paranormal explanations due to the lack of evidence and mystery surrounding the ship. According to this theory, there has been speculation of ghostly forces or extraterrestrial involvement due to the mysterious nature of the messages transmitted and the unusual postures of the bodies found. Skeptics have challenged the authenticity of the story and claimed that the ship does not appear on any shipping records of the time, and there is an absence of any verifiable documentation to prove that this incident actually occurred. All we can go by are some old newspaper articles of the time and the accounts of some crew members that may have witnessed this incident. Despite numerous theories and discussions, this incident involving the SS Ourang Medan remains one of the sea's most enduring, unsolved mysteries of all time. What do you guys think about the story? Do you support any of the theories? Let me know in the comment section down below, and as always, do not forget to leave a like, subscribe and share the video so I can keep creating similar interesting content. Until next time.